other allowances. So these all things are still there, okay? So you can study this properly. So if you are taking about the traveling accessibility of the elder person, if by road, 50% on fare, Delhi Transport Corporation buses to senior citizen holding a monthly pass. So if the person is having a pass, it should be renewed every monthly. 50% of the fare should be given, only 50%. Otherwise, free passes for elderly freedom fighters to travel in fast as well as express buses. So that is one allowance. And in case of train, 30% concession in all classes and trains including Rajdhani as well as Shatabdi. The criteria is 60 years for male as well as 45 years of for females. That is a concession for train. If by aeroplane, 50% on fare of domestic flight, even in economy class. The age criteria is 65 years of age. Commonly available in Indian Airlines, Sahara Indian Airlines as well as Airlines. And there are special counters for railway ticket booking as well as separate counters in other service centers. And by seeing the old age homes, there are commonly 728 old age homes in India overall. In that, 124 old age homes are there in Kerala. About the miscellaneous activities or facilities, telephone. So priority in telephone connection, and we can there is availability of one connection in the name of elderly. So if you are applying through the direct channel, you can the person can get the connection. And regarding the helpline, Agewell Foundation as well as Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment has made possibility a helpline for old age. So this is the helpline number. And okay, so next is about Vayo Shrestha Samman. So this is the national award which is given for senior citizen. For those senior citizen which who done a recognizable service in their lifetime. So to eminent senior citizen as well as and institutions in recognition for their service to elderly persons. So can you just find out who got this award recently? Okay. Expeditious disposal of court cases. That means the priority is given in court. So the priority cases involving older persons as well as ensure their fast disposal. So the court issues as well as the cases will be taken up very fastly and it will try to resolve fastly. Similarly, magazines for elderly. So there is publications regarding the elder persons, their services, what all services provided, all those things. So publication deal with a wide spectrum of issues: elder abuse, medicines, philosophy, as well as inspiration. So examples are Dignity, Dialogue, as well as Harmony India, commonly concentrating for older persons. So there are other services like learning opportunities and a second careers. So these are made available for those who have retired. So basic computer courses at NIIT, Expert Ease, Dignity Second Careers, and at www.jobsretired.com. All those websites provide a second choice for these retired persons. Similarly, there we can see mobile healthcare unit. So these type of mobile healthcare unit will be having a doctor, a pharmacist, as well as a social worker. This can be reached up to the doorsteps of this elderly to provide healthcare properly. So seeing about some of the schemes of ministries, mainly in India, Ministry of Road, Transport and Highways provided reservation of 2 seats. ബസ്സിൽ നമുക്ക് കാണാം 2 seats reserved for old people. concession for elder persons. Our bus models are also made in a way that convenient for the elderly. So Ministry of Railways fare concession is there in India. Separate counters are there in ticket counter. Wheelchairs as well as ramp for wheelchairs are there in the railway station, as well as specially designed coaches. And Ministry of Civil Aviation also fare concession is being provided. So in telecommunication, what? Okay, the complaints of senior citizen is given priority, as well as new connections is made possible very fastly. Mainly one connection is available. Okay, and Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, that is mainly Annapurna scheme. How far it is going is just a question to ask. And Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So in that, separate queues are made possible in hospitals, special clinics for elderly. And Ministry of Finance, we have already covered tax deduction, financial assistance up to 90% of the projects goes to NGO, non-governmental organization, for establishing and maintaining old age homes. So financial assistance is being given by this country up to 90% if the project is based on old age homes as well as daycare centers, mobile medical care units, etc. Ministry of Rural Development, in that the National Old Age Pension Scheme is there as well as the Annapurna scheme is there. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, so construction of old age homes as well as multi-service centers for older persons. All those things is done under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. We have gone through this yesterday. So that is about the privileges as well as the services which is provided for elderly. Thank you so much.